So do you want to know why I haven't posted any videos in a while? Well, it's because I've been watching so many freaking movies. Guys, it is about to be a long night. There's about to be so many videos posted on my channel right now. It's about to be ridiculous. So let's go ahead and start with the movie I watched weeks ago that I did not get a chance to review. I saw this before I saw Star Wars. That's how long ago this was. So I'm in a great mood right now. By the end of this, I'll probably be dead. So let's talk about hopefully, Margot Robbie's Oscar-winning performance. Tonya. This movie reminds me a lot of Goodfellas, but with ice skating. This movie is the bio movie about Tonya Harding, who is an ice skater, dance person, ballerina, whatever you want to call it, ice skating person. And she's really good at it because of her mom, Allison Janney, who is the girl from Mom, who is the woman from Mom, and she trains her all her life. She makes her a mean person. She grows up in the worst conditions. I will not get into spoilers of what Allison Janney does to her as a kid, but she grows up, she's the best out of everyone, to be honest, but she doesn't have what they want. The big princess, whatever. Margot Robbie is not that. She's a cussing, hardcore bad-A with a lot of baggage, and maybe even so much baggage where she wants to break someone's leg. I don't get into it, but if you know what happens, then it is in the movie. Tonya Harding is such an interesting person besides the ice skating. I'm so glad. I've heard of things. I've heard about what happened to the other ice skater, what Tonya did and what happened. I heard about that. It was a long time ago. I saw it and I heard about it. My dad and mom told me about it. But this movie gets into it, and I love this movie. Guys, like I said in the beginning, this movie reminds me a lot of Goodfellas and Wolf of Wall Street with the fourth wall breaking that Margot Robbie does. This movie was awesome. I loved a lot of this movie. Margot Robbie, if she does not get nominated, I'm going to scream and holler and panic. If she doesn't win, I'm going to be upset. She deserves an Oscar nomination and a win maybe. She is fantastic in this movie. I loved her character. I loved everything. I love how stingy she was at times. I love how likable she was. I loved how you hate her sometimes. Her and Sebastian Stan had a great chemistry at one point. Sebastian Stan does a really good job as his boyfriend, turn into husband, turn into other things. It is great. I love that stuff. I love the Goodfellas kind of feel. The cinematography is beautiful and the directing was perfect. Everything, the sound design, the music, the tone, the comedy is there. This movie is very funny. It's really dark humor. There are some intense scenes. I know it's about ice skating, but this movie gets deep, guys. And of course, I have to say this. Allison Janney, whatever, as her mom, I'm not just going to say she deserves a nomination. I'm going to go ahead and say she wins it. I truly believe she is going to win Best Supporting Actress. I can't see anyone else beating her. She is that good. She is hardcore mean to her, and it is ridiculous how mean she is. She does it so well. I think she deserves a win for this movie, no question. I might see other movies. I have seen a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of movies this year, but she truly does deserve the win. If she doesn't win it, I'll be very disappointed. If she gets nominated, I'll be very happy, but she deserves the win in my opinion. But Margot Robbie is great as well, and these two have great chemistry, and they work off each other very well. There's a great scene in the bar, in a dinner place, whatever. They sit down, they have a conversation, and you can just feel how good they are. It's great. I loved 97% of this movie. The only thing I would have changed is there's a few times the comedy should have been taken out and they should have gone more into dark humor, but they took away too much comedy. You know what I mean? It was supposed to be really funny, but darker humor would have been better. And I thought the movie was 10 minutes too long, but that's it. Those are little gripes, guys. Tonya is one of my favorite movies of the year. Go and see this movie if you can. It is seriously one of the best, and I'm going to give Tonya an A. It is an awesome movie. I loved it. It really reminds me of Goodfellas, but with ice skating. That is insane and how good this movie is. Go see it, guys. Margot Robbie. I remember when you were naked in Wolf of Wall Street and now you're here. This got weird. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.